Assalamualaikum and good day to Madam Mariani. I am Nakyudin. Today I will presenting segment of strategy business management. Okay. For the first question, we will talk about the execution plan and also implementation plan. Okay, I choose a company Naidu Transport Logistic. We can see the company background in my slide is Naidu Transport Logistics is one of the biggest company in Malaysia. It is a land transport and also provide other service, which is one-stop logistic and forwarding service. It also handle container and break bulk cargo handling, air and sea freight forwarding. It also do a local and cross-border shipping management and warehousing and also project management. The mission of Naidu Transport Logistics is employees by focusing on our niche, re-engineering the approach to solving our customer logistic process and freight management needs, especially those who ship freight via less than truckload. Next, the vision of Naidu Transport Company is to establish ourselves as the commendable logistic service provider by garnering the respect of our shippers and developing successful and satisfies customer needs. Next, execution and control. I choose to execution control, which the first one, matching people strategy. On the basis of the requirement and talent analysis, talents are nurtured. The strategic planning process is primarily reflected in business implementation. Yeah. We will talk about the venture people strategy. The primary objective of the performance evaluation is to provide an accurate assessment and feedback on employees' job performance. Indirect indicators are used to quantify the periodicity of performance that is difficult to quantify digitally. And next, we move to career life cycle. When we talk about the career life cycle, in career life cycle, they have a 6 stage. The first one is attraction to attract employee by our brand. Next is employment. The third one is onboarding. Fourth is retention, rewarding the employees based on their performance. 5, development. Uh, we send or motivate employees to learning and for their development. And the sixth one is separation. In every stage of the employee life cycle, each matter, which is why in every company need a human resource department that can automate each of every one employees in their company. Many people nowadays change career multiple times during their life. Individually, change career more than 3 times in our life should be aware of value career development. In my personal experience, I have changed to this is my third company since I finished my diploma. And then it's been given my career development from the bottom to more motivate in every job that's given by the company. Uh, this is career development is comparable to delivering a strategy for professional advancement. The company need to attracting new employees is the first phase of the employment life cycle. Okay. Next, we will move to the implementation plan. For implementation plan, I choose training seminar and managing crisis in business. Training seminar. Training seminar is to motivate employees to participate in training. Is a critical component of a successful training program. For example, if in a warehouse, if people sometimes company will send their employees to go training for material handling, which is like a forklift, brake truck, and others. I also have been experienced to go training for the forklift at the UMW for to get the certificate. This can establish good clearly to motivate employees to be more better in the future. This is also demonstrate to them the value of successful training as a career booster, which means if we know the roughly about the standard operation procedure for some job, but if we send the employee for training seminar, they will know exactly how the standard operation procedure that must be followed and how to execute it. Uh, every organization views training and development as a strategy for growth. Uh, Next is managing crisis in business. Crisis management is organized according to the stage of crisis. As with the risk management, top management must instill a sense of urgency in crisis management. When about the crisis management, we can see the crisis in current era for COVID-19. The crisis is company need to have a contingency plan to to counter back with the COVID-19 infection. Every business encounter crisis on occasion. This way, a business respond to these carriers determines whether it will fail or succeed. Next, we'll move to question number 2. Question 2 is what is managing competitiveness and how it relates to strategic management. Managing competitiveness is relation to strategic management and the fact that the source of competitive advantage vary by field. The fact that firms eventually lose their competitive advantage is borne out by statistics indicating that the top 3 broadcast networks and the fundamental objective of the strategic management is to increase uh, an organization market competitiveness. Next is the possible element to consider in managing competitiveness. There are 4. First, innovation, quality, speed, and cost competitiveness. The first one, innovation. When we talk about innovation, the product innovation is a critical for survival. Process innovation is just a critical. Process innovation refers to anything new or novel about business operation. Certain process innovation have the potential to completely transform the way a product is manufactured. In based on America Online newsletter, as one of the first internet service provider, introduced a unique innovation for accessing the nascent internet. This distinctive and user-friendly interface. Next is quality. Quality refers to the idea that something is dependable. It is same that it performs the function for which it was designed. When considering competitive advantage, one cannot simply consider product quality. The quality of the raw materials used in the product and the quality of manufacturing operation should be synchronized. Next is speed. In business, they have a variety of industry that we quickly recognize the value of speed in developing the competitive advantage. Speed can be classified as a variety of ways, including speed of the market, expert delivery, and expected service. But the root word and the same. Any business that can accomplish something faster than the competition will experience some level of success in highly competitive industry. Next is cost competitiveness. Cost competitiveness occur when as a business is able to maximize the value of for customer by utilizing the skilled workforce in expensive raw material, cost control, and efficient operation. For example, Walmart market for people in United States to buy grocery and everything. The strategy is offering a large selection with a low price. It's a strength of size of the retailer world. Uh, the cost will keep low in variety of a certain company, such as Nissan have years of experience manufacturing automobiles in an extremely cost-effective manner. Next question. Next question. The importance of competitive advantage for company survival. A company advantage is what differentiates a business from its competitor. The objective of cost leadership strategy is to become the lowest cost producer. As a result, a company that pursues a cost leadership strategy can profit from its significant cost advantage over competitor. Differentiation strategy seeks to distinguish a business product or service from those of its competitors. Next, two logistic company that is believed to have competitive advantage toward their competitors. I take an example from FedEx and DHL company. For FedEx, it's an international company that famously known for the courier. In economic factor, FedEx can cause customer distress and have an effect on the business include their interest rate, increase in fuel price, inflation, and currency exchange rate. The company financial asset are impacted by market recession. FedEx is impacted by global market economic condition. As a result, it must adapt to change economic condition. For DHL, DHL is a subsidiary company of German logistic company based on German. DHL is considered its strength and opportunity to competitive advantage. For instance, DHL ensure customer satisfaction, a competitive salary, high transportation service, and risk initiative. The weakness of DHL is lack of liability insurance, which it result in customer loss. Next is how competitive advantage can be obtained through business development process. Product development and also service development. For service development, for product development, the process for developing a new product begin with identification of unsatisfied customer on market need. We can see on feedback for a new product why the requirement such as a positive customer experiment constant, but for the expression other customer need to be improved. For example, 7-Eleven company define convenience for entire generation. It recognize that in the world, the most convenient store for consumer in one that they can access via their pocket phone. That's a strategy by 7-Eleven for the service development. For service development, the service could be significantly higher as the case of premium service offering or significantly lower. It is in the case of a self-service approach, a significant segment of target audience must value the specific service label in order for it to provide an advantage. The primary distinction that providing and diverse range of service rather than developing a suit irrelevant service. And the last one, how Blue Ocean Strategy BOS can relate to competitive advantage concept. Blue Ocean Strategy is the pursuit of differentiation while maintaining a low cost structure in order to create new market space and demand. BOS can be used as a new business model due to its ability to increase profit through market expansion. On the basis of the foregoing explanation, it concludes that the research finding about BOS influence on competitive advantage yet to be yield a bold conclusion. From this vantage point, this research proposed a framework for examining the effect of BOS on performance and mediating role of competitive advantage. That's all for me. Thank you.